Yo, 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 what's good, everyone? Welcome to the first ever Main Card Minute Watch and Bet Along. I'm your host, Long Island Luke. We in the house. Main card just started. We're seeing the promo right now for Arlovski versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Uh, Cortes-Acosta, this is his third UFC fight, fourth UFC fight. But he's fought a bunch of scrubs. We seen him fight Chase Sherman, Jared Vandera, Lucas Bresky. He lost to Rogerio de Lima, which is something him and Arlovski both have in common. This fight was originally not supposed to be on the main card. In fact, we were supposed to get Nicolau versus what's his fuck Manel Kopp, and that was canceled. So initially, our bets for the night looked a little something like this. We had Bruno Ferreira beating Phil Hawes by TKO. That's plus 125. We also had Ricky Simone and Mario Bautista going over 2.5, and Jim Miller versus Gabriel Benitez going over 1.5 in a parlay. We still have those two bets. Nicolau versus Cop, obviously off. Have that bet no more. Ankalaev Walker, we have a same game parlay. Ankalaev and over 1.5 rounds. So to make things a little more fun with the first fight of the night, I added a little bonus bet. We're taking the over 2.5 in this baby because I don't believe that Cortes-Acosta is that big of a threat. And my boy Andrei Arlovski's had something like 50 fights, 56 fights to be, 58 fights. Okay. This dude's 44 years old, but he is still kicking it. I mean, he also lost to Delima, as I mentioned earlier. He's coming off a really bad loss to Dontel Mays. That's not someone you should be losing to. No offense to Mays. He did look really good in that fight, but I still think it's more Arlovski kind of being over the hill. Before those two losses, however, this dude had a 4-fight win streak, all decisions. That's why I like the over 2.5 in that. So we're gonna ride with that tonight. Right now, we're seeing Cortes-Acosta get Vaselined up by the boys. No homo. Can I say that anymore? I don't know if you can say that. I might get canceled for this already. Jesus. All right. So if this is your first time here, which it probably is, because this is the first fucking live stream, hit like and subscribe, please. Helps me out, lets me know that you like it. And we're going to have fun on this. I hope you guys like smoking weed because we're going to be smoking weed during this. It's got to make the fights go better, especially if we're fucking losing. So, yeah. We got Andrei walking out right now. He's from Belarus. I thought he was from Russia, but I guess he's from Belarus. Maybe he's got a little dual citizenship going on. I'm not really sure. Dude hasn't aged a minute since he was heavyweight champ. What fucking year was that? Like 09 or some shit? He literally looks exactly the same. It's wild. Occasionally he'll shave his beard and you're like, who the fuck is that? But besides that, dude's killing it. I'm gonna get the bong packed because we ain't starting this shit sober. Yeah, buddy. Andre, I mean, yo, at 44 at heavyweight, like, it's definitely not an ideal age, but heavyweight kind of has like a prime that old, you know? You see guys go into their 40s and still do well. I'm not saying Andre is going to do anything, but he can still hang, hopefully. I'm questioning my bet a little bit here, but as a reminder, this fight, we got the over 2.5 plus 140. Really just hoping Andre can hold on. I mean, maybe he could win, but I don't really care if he wins or not. I just want to hit the over. Cortes-Acosta is probably going to be the one to end it early. If anyone ends it early, I really doubt Andre will, but we've seen more shocking things happen. All right, we got the tail of the tape coming up. 12-year age gap. Costa's an inch taller. He also weighs about 13 pounds more, 14. He's got an inch reach advantage as well. They make a note Arlovski's the oldest fighter on the card, as if that wasn't already obvious. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be older than 44 on this. There's probably not that many people on the freaking UFC roster that are 44, so that's a little whatever. Joe Martinez making the announcements right now. I'm going to take this opportunity to rip the old Bongarooski. Oh yeah, we getting lit. Let's go. If anyone's watching along, you want to type in the comments, type that shit. I'll throw it up on the screen. It'll look cool. And we can hang out. Because that's what I'm here for. So you have someone to watch the fights with. And I have you to watch the fights with. Because otherwise I'm sitting in here alone. Just finished announcing Waldo. We're going to Andrei now. He's looking 44, to say the least. Plus 500 underdog. Jeez. These odds are juiced up. I don't blame him, but I guess that's why I took the over 2.5 is the only reasonable line out there. All right, baby, we getting ready. We got good old Mark Goddard reffing. Brooklyn Wren. All right, round one about to start. Ooh. Cortez looks like he's ready to fucking pounce on him. Not loving the body language so far. All right, round one is underway. If you're trying to sync up, we're at 457, 56, 55. Costa coming out strong with these kicks. I keep calling him Costa because his name is Cortes-Acosta. I'm just going to call him Cortez. It's easier. Both just feeling each other out. Cortez switching stances. Andrei tries to throw a kick up high. Cortez blocks it. Vice versa. Both just feeling each other out. Feinting a lot. Arlovski looks a little slow, but hasn't caught up with him yet. Both standing right in the middle of the octagon. Felder's saying they should try and get closer to the fence. Cortez throws a huge overhand right. Didn't come close, but a lot behind it. So far, the pace of this, I'm liking it because over 2.5, you know? Need this one to go long. So I'll take a little back and forth nothingness. Andrei with a little slip there. Not much going on. Back and forth throwing kicks. Nothing really landing. Bisping saying nonsense. Oh, not much going on in this. I'm liking it though. I need nothing to go on. Cortes-Acosta was like minus 750 or something. That's absolutely ridiculous. I know Arlovski's old, but come on, man. His fucking resume alone should be enough to keep those odds close. Also, the over-under in this was 1.5. I took the alternate over 2.5 because I thought the over-under should have been 2.5 to begin with. But the over 1.5 was still minus money, and you know how we do it here, plus money bets only. So I had to go back and get the 2.5. Arlovski's falling back against the fence there. That didn't look great. Didn't really get hit, just kind of lost his footing. Oh, big right hook from Cortez. Throws the kick. Arlovski thought it was coming up high, blocked up high, but it went to the body. Didn't land that cleanly, but solid shot right there. Little low kick from Cortez. So fucking quiet in the Apex. I can't get over that shit. Arlovski's definitely moving around more, which isn't great. You know, like Cortes is holding the center of the octagon and Arlovski's just kind of circling around the outside. It's good that he's circling, but oh fuck. Cortes came in, hit him with a nice left. Looked like he was rocked for a second. He recovered well though. Both back in the center. 55 seconds left in the first round. Hell yeah. Shout out to Andrew tailing my picks tonight. Good man. You the shit, Andrew. Also, shout out Andrew for watching. There's 7 people watching. What up, you 7 people? Write a fucking comment. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, fuck. All right, Cortes fucking hitting him with a barrage of punches, just throwing fucking hammers. We're at about 15 seconds. They've both slowed down. But that was definitely enough for Cortes to get the round. I mean, it's the only damage we've seen in this fight. Round 1 about to come to an end. All right. Definitely 10-9 right now, Cortes-Acosta. But like I said, we just need the 2.5. I don't really care who wins. So I'm cool with it. I'm liking the pace of this. Arlovski did get rocked towards the end there. He's got to stay away. The dude was just throwing fucking hammers. Ooh, I see the live odds now. It says Arlovski's plus 400, so they've gotten a little closer, but I guess they're thinking what I was like. I feel like the longer this fight goes, the better chance Arlovski has to win. Because, like, I know Cortes-Acosta's gas tank is a little sus, but can Arlovski win, bro? I don't know, man. He might be able to get, like, a split decision at the end. Andrew saying it feels weird not to hear my voice sped up. Yeah, that is funny, man. I mean, yo, I got to speed it up. There's no way I'm fucking being able to break down a fight in 60 seconds, but that was the whole gimmick of my channel, so that's what I'm doing. Round 2 about to start. Again, we got it 10-9, Cortes-Acosta. They're hyping up DC and RC. Fuck that show, dude. That show sucks. All right, round 2 is underway. If you're trying to sync up your clock, we are at 54, 53, 52. Dean Thomas coming in with a little bit of analysis. Dino Bambino. Starting off a little slow again. Bunch of low kicks. Filling each other out. Cortez is kind of going like this, like, what are we doing here? You know, like kind of bitching at Arlovski. Like, bro, you do something. This man's a fucking veteran. He knows how to fucking fight you. He's not being a dumbass about it. Now he's dancing out here. He's doing like the Cody Garbrandt versus Dom Cruz, like a little robot fucking shuffle. Like, bro, you're not. When Garbrandt did it, he was at least winning that fight nice and clear. This is not like some unanimous. Sure, you won the first round, but you're not like tuning him up. Doesn't warrant that. Andrei's still throwing these head kicks that are not landing, but I think they're a little telegraphed, a little slow. Oh, and Cortes keeps landing that body kick because Andrei keeps fucking trying to block at the head and it's coming down lower and just nailing him right in the body. He's doing a little like fucking thrust and hump dance. I don't know what the fuck that was a little questionable, not gonna lie. Man's a pioneer, according to Michael Bisping. Not my quote. Andrei's looking like focused as fuck, man. Whereas Cortes is in it all for the showboating. We're about halfway through this round. So if anyone did take the actual over-under, which was 1.5, that shit's about to hit in 3 seconds. Yep. All right. So if you took the actual over under, which I don't remember what it was, I want to say like minus 170 when I saw it. That shit just hit. So good for you. We're still riding out this 2.5. Hoping we can get another 5 minutes out of this fight at least. Not much has happened in this round besides Cortez dancing, honestly, and hip thrusting like he's fucking Johnny Walker or something. Shout out Johnny Walker later tonight. Andrew asks, are all my picks for one unit? That's a good question. And yes, Andrew, they are. That's pretty much the reason why I don't ever mention what my units are, because it's the same thing every fucking time. But yeah, so we got one unit on everything, plus 140 on this. Honestly, one of the more nervous bets I was. Again, I didn't give this bet out in this week's breakdown. If you guys want to see this week's breakdown, go to the channel. It's 60 seconds. It takes a minute. You can come right back to the stream after. But I got bets on every fight besides Nicolau Cop, obviously, because Manel Cop's, wanted to eat a little too much. So I threw this in as kind of a bonus bet because we're going to sit here and watch this fight anyway. And at this point, oh, Arlovski's mouthpiece fell out, but it was kind of weird. And then he kicked it. He's definitely frustrated at Cortes. This is kind of interesting. Also, dude, like, this round is close enough that, like, I'm not giving it to Arlovski, but, like, let's say Arlovski wins the third round cleanly, like, this could go his way for sure. Someone could give this to him. And that's, like, been Arlovski's fucking credo the last 3 years or so, is, like, come from behind split decision wins or getting finished early on. What about you, Andrew? What, your picks all for one unit, or you change it up? Sometimes I like to change it up. So, like, let's say I got a plus 200 and a plus 140. I'll put a little more on the plus 140 so that the payout is the same. But when it comes to giving out my betting advice, I'm just talking one unit. Sometimes I throw a little on the side on some shit that I'll splice it out a little more. Second round just ended. Like I said, I think Cortez is up 2 rounds to none, but there's a chance judges give that round to Arlovski. And I know they don't judge the fight as a whole, but, like, if he looks good in the third, then you kind of think back to the second. You're like, ah, shit. Also, I really doubt they count dancing as octagon control. So I don't think Cortez is winning that on octagon control, but I've seen crazier shit. Cortez looking a little gassed in the corner, but it's in the corner. It's your time to kind of reset yourself. So we'll see how he comes out looking in the third here. Just need this to go another 2.5 minutes so we can hit that over 2.5. They didn't announce the updated odds, but if I'm pretty sure I just saw them, they were only minus 210 for Cortez. Is that possible? That makes me think that Arlovski stealing this could still happen. If you're syncing up, we're at 446, 45, 44 in the third and final round. Andrew saying pretty much one unit for him. Yeah, man, I agree. That's the way to go. Just simpler, less to think about. Bet's a bet. Oh, Cortez coming out a little more aggressive here. Threw an overhand. Now they're in the clinch. Tries to break with another right hook, but miss. Still just playing hand tap. Not the most entertaining fight, I will admit. But if it goes another minute, 20 seconds, I'll be entertained as hell, and we'll take a fucking victory bong hit for that too. Because that's how we do it here. Bong hits for everything. We'll take a fucking losing bong hit too. I don't care. But for now, we'll say they're only for victories. All right, we're at 3:30. We got 1 minute left. Right as Cortes hit him with an uppercut. Arlovski still looks fine though. Cortes still trying to do some like hands down shit, like fucking honestly, just showboating, looking like an idiot. Like you got to be winning a fight dominantly to showboat. You can't be like sure, he'll win this fight. Maybe even 29-28, who knows? But like bro, you got to be fucking killing this dude if you're going to do that shit. All right, guys, we need to go another 20 seconds and we hitting this bet. Oh fuck, 10 more seconds. Arlovski just got rocked and now he's against the fence. We're good. We're good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby. We 1-for-1 tonight. Andrei Arlovski, my boy. Holding on. Getting us in there. Still got 2:15 left in this fight. I don't really care what happens for the rest of this fight, but we'll watch it. Oh, spinning back fist from Andrei. That was interesting. Waldo hit him with the Matumbo after it. Dude, I really want Andrei to just fucking rock him here and steal this. I don't know if he'll be able to pull it off, but it'd be a lot cooler if he did. Andrei Arlovski. Oh, fuck, he's getting rocked now. Oh, up against the cage. All right, he recovered. Ooh, and Arlovski hits him with a nice one, too. Bit of an eye poke. They're saying there was an eye poke on it. Trying to multitask here, forgetting to talk. How we doing? How we doing? Andrei's probably going to hold on and get the decision here. Got 40 seconds left in this fight. Damn, Andrew's saying nice hit, but he didn't get to it in time. That's all right, man. Like I said, this was a late ad. If you watched the breakdown during the week, it wasn't on it. So it's all right. We'll get the rest of them. You'll be fine. Got 15 seconds left in this fight. Like I said, I mean hindsight's 2020, man, but like now that I know this went the distance, I thought that was like fucking painfully obvious the whole time. I was like, this one's definitely hitting the over 2.5. Oh, Cortez fucking staring him down after. Like, what the fuck? Who do you think you are, bro? I will say, it's probably, dude, he just followed into the fucking corner and shit. Andrei ain't giving into it. Andrei's like, fuck you, bro. I've dealt with this shit before. But, it's probably 30-27 Cortes-Acosta, but 29-28 possibly. I don't think anyone's giving it to Andrei, though. He held his own, but I don't even think he won a round. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say maybe the second, but nah, you can't give him the second, man. He really didn't win shit. Sorry, Andrei. Andrei. Waiting right now for the official decision. or some beef. I want to hear what is Cortes-Acosta speaking? I don't think so because I see. I forget that dude's name. Fuck. I should know this. Either way, the translator, the Portuguese translator. All right. They're hyping up Delize Imavov. That should be a solid fight, man. Delize is fucking killer. Imavov's no scrub either. All right, we got the official decision coming. Oh shit. Andrew had him at plus 800. Yeah, they gave it to Cortes-Acosta. Solid bet though, dude, because like you got to take it when the odds are that good and there's a chance. And like that wasn't that convincing. Like I mean, given the next opponent, I might bet on Andrei again. Like, oh, oh, he's talking English. Here we go. Thanking God, thanking UFC. All right. Translator just awkwardly standing by, staring. Oh, here we go. Bisping doing an awkward job of holding the mic. I'm trying to hear what he says. All right, he wasn't talking shit. Making sure he's not talking shit. You can't talk shit about Andrei. Andrei will fuck you up. Just not in a UFC fight. The head kicking affected him? All right. So Andrei wasn't an idiot throwing those, even if they did look a little slow. Andrew says can't be mad. Yeah, you can't be mad at that, man. Took a flyer on something. You gotta just hope for the best. All right. That'll do that. Recap of the bets for the night. We're 1 for 1 so far. We just hit the over 2.5 in Arlovski versus Cortes-Acosta at plus 140. It's a nice hit. Next, we got Phil Hawes versus Bruno Ferreira. And if you ask me, Phil Hawes, sorry, Phil. Jersey guy, I'm a New York guy. You're getting knocked the fuck out, bro. Dude gets finished almost every fight. Like, he looks good until he just gets cracked. No chin. Bruno Ferreira, gas tank a little sus. 8 of his fights have ended in the first round. I think 9, actually. It just said 8 on the screen, but I think that's 8 wins. I think his 1 loss also ended in the first round. Safe to say this probably goes under 1.5. I don't blame anyone if they took the over 1.5 because there's probably great fucking value on it. In fact, let's get a look at those numbers right now because I gotta see what's good. Being a pain in my ass, just load. We're at a commercial break right now, which sucks. Oh, we back. We back. They showing a Strickland Drickus promo. Not a promo, but a lower third while they read an ad about it. Same old bullshit. Who you guys liking that? I think Drickus finishes him, man. I'm rooting for Sean, especially like if he really was like upset about the shit Drickus said, then like it's nothing better than a fucking grudge match coming to fruition and like the guy. I don't want to say everyone's rooting for because I doubt a lot of people are rooting for Strickland, but the underdog, you could almost say, takes it. And he's not an underdog, which is crazy to me. Like Drickus at plus money right now. You guys should all fucking hop on that shit. All right. Next fight, they doing not the tail of the tape, but the little bout start thing. Phil Hawes and Bruno Ferreira. This is your first time here. Give me a fucking sub, man. We out here right now. We watching the fights. We're having a good time. Leave a comment. Say what up. Say it sucks. Say it's sick. I forgot to take a victory bong hit, by the way, for that Arlovski bet. So I'm going to hop on that right now while we wait for this to get started. By the way, I was looking up the over 1.5 in this because I didn't bet it, but there is value on it. And it's plus 190, which is like pretty fucking good, man. Also, like, if Phil Hall's chin holds up, man, this might hit it. Again, I didn't take it, but just throwing a little flyer out there. If anyone wants to hop on it, you can, man. I'm gonna pack up this fucking bong quick. What's the most hype fight everyone is for tonight? That was a weird way of saying that. What's the fight everyone is most hyped for tonight? That's what I meant to say. I know everyone's big on the Jim Miller fight. I like this fucking Ricky Simone Mario Bautista fight. And I didn't bet on Bautista, but like I feel like there's low key really good value there. The fact that he's an underdog is kind of surprising, dude. He's on a 5-fight win streak and he's looked like really good. And I feel like he's always an underdog. Ricky Simone did just get knocked out. He's also a really fucking good wrestler. He might just wrestle Bautista, which I like the over 2.5. I think it's a very even fight, but I don't know, man. Bautista, like, as the night goes on, if we start losing a little bit, maybe I'll fucking throw something on Bautista because it's worth it. Yeah, he's still sitting here plus 154. Oh, something just updated on the odds. Jim Miller's getting money coming in on him, man. He's sitting at a minus 155 now. That was a lot closer before. And Johnny Walker sitting at 410 currently. Johnny, Johnny could pull it off, but I ain't betting it. Andrew saying would have been Cop Nicolau. I guess that he's saying that's the fight he would have been most hyped for. Yeah, dude, honestly, you're right. I would have been most hyped for that one too. Probably the main event now, yeah. I should have said outside of the main event because I was thinking outside. You're right, though. The main event is definitely the best fight of the night. Bruno is in the cage. We don't talk about Bruno. What you guys know about that? A little Encanto reference. Here comes Phil Hawes. Like I said, fighting out of New Jersey. If anyone did the New Jersey parlay, Jim Miller and Phil Hawes sitting at plus 252 right now. You can still get that in. Another one that I am not taking, but throwing it out there. I like those parlays where there's a little like similarity between the fighters. Like I didn't put it out there for everyone on YouTube, but I took Marcus McGee and fucking Bautista actually because they're both MMA lab guys, and I just like parlaying the same gym guys together, parlaying guys from the same state together. I didn't take it for Phil Hall's Jim Miller. I do want Jim Miller to win, and I think he can win, but I really don't have confidence in Phil Hall's. But cheers, taking another bong hit. This is for that victory bong hit for the first bet, baby. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do blow that shit in your face. Too bad you guys can't smell it. It's fucking delicious. Phil Hose. Dude, the odds of this fight to not go the distance, minus 1100. Which I agree. I think it'll end under 1.5. Still saying, though, there's value on the over 1.5 if you're daring enough. Let's go, tail of the tape. Let's see the stats, boys. All right, Bruno, 4 years younger. 2 inches shorter. Oh shit, Phil Hawes with a 5.5 inch reach advantage. I didn't realize that. But it just takes one from Bruno, man. And Bruno's cracking that jaw, dude. Look at him. He's a little fucking tank. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Damn, yo, he opened as a plus 110 and now he's minus 135. I'm not surprised. I can't believe how close the odds even are on this. I feel like it should be a plus 200, minus 200 range. Well, I mean, I might eat my words, man. Phil Hawes might fucking get it done, but he's 12-5. If I'm not mistaken, those 5, or at least 4 of them, have been in the UFC. 3 of them have been in the UFC, excuse me. Chris Curtis, Roman Dolidze, Ikram Aliskerov. Which, all solid guys, but all can crack. And he got knocked out in the first round by all 3 of them. I see something similar going down here. All right. Round just started. If you're syncing up your clock, we're at 450, 49, 48. Hawes controlling the cage so far. No one's really thrown anything. Ooh, Bruno just tried to throw a right and kind of lost his footing. Bruno throws a big head kick. Hawes slips it. Cracks him with a nice left. Shoots. He's got the leg. Can't get the takedown though. Ooh, Hawes cracked him with the left as he came up. They're talking about how Hawes is a D1 wrestler in college. Ooh, Bruno just threw a nice right that landed flush. Both guys throwing hard. In the clinch. Oh, Bruno with a nice sweep. Gets the takedown. Got him inside control. Looks like he could get him in a crucifix here if he goes for it. Oh, landing elbows from the top. He's got to lock up Hawes' right arm, though, and he can get the crucifix. Maybe he's going to go for that left arm. Oh, he's landing these elbows. Either way, he's controlling the round. Could get me a nice ground and pound TKO right here. That would be sweet. Hawes trying to work from the bottom, but not throwing any shots. Just kind of like maybe throw up a triangle or an armbar or something, but he's got nothing. You could see him, though, kind of just trying to work with his legs. Bruno, to be honest, not doing that much damage from this position. He hasn't tried to advance. He is throwing the occasional elbow, but it's not like with any malicious intent. It's just a little short. Little rough guys that probably hurt like a bitch, but don't actually do much. Oh, it almost looks like he could have got a head and arm choke there, which I hope he doesn't. Oh, all right, he stands up. Bruno, that is. All right, and Hawes stands up, and now we're just back on the feet. They're in the clinch again. Bruno throwing knees. All right, back in the center of the octagon. 2 minutes left in the round. I don't love Ferreira's body language, I'm not going to lie. He kind of already looks tired. Hawes doesn't look tired, but he's also like not doing anything. Just threw a jab, like he's just kind of staying at distance, falling for every feint. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing because he is dodging Bruno's actual shots, but he's falling for everything, if you ask me. Bruno switching stances. Throws a head kick and Hawes ducked under it. That was pretty sick. Oh, but he lands a flying knee. Oh, and now an uppercut. Come on, Bruno. Oh, hard right. Bruno's got him fucking rocked. Hawes tries to shoot. Oh, and Bruno fucking takes him down again, but like, all right, back to the feet. Hawes throws a knee. Ferreira's really got to go after him. Here's 40 seconds left. I think he could fucking finish him. Oh, spinning back fist against Cage. That was pretty sick. Throws a head kick and falls over. Gets right back up. Hawes probably recovered by now. Back at the center of the octagon. Bruno throws another knee. It was this close, man. Throws. Oh, fucking drops him. 7, 6. Let's fucking go, Bruno Ferreira. Dude just fucking finished it with 5 fucking seconds left in the round. Let's go. We 2 for 2 tonight, baby. We are fucking killing it. That was fucking sick. Dude, I thought for sure that was at least going to get out of the round at that point. I hope no one took that over 1.5. Damn. We don't talk about Bruno's vicious ass fucking punches. Jesus Christ. I got to see what he even fucking caught him with. Oh, they got the Jimmy John's freaky fast. All right, yo, so he hits him with a flying knee. It didn't look that crazy at first glance, but on the replay, it definitely hit. Oh, no, that was from earlier. Oh, shit. So, Bisping's saying it's still residual damage from the flying knee, but he misses with a knee, throws a left, and hits him right behind the ear. And, dude, he was just out cold, and then Bruno fucking hit him a few more times just to make sure. That was pretty fucking vicious. Phil Hawes sitting here crying now. Probably realizes his UFC run is over. If might want to consider a little more drastic measures. I'm not telling the man to retire, but fuck, man, you've been knocked out 3 of your last 5 fights, or 4 of your last 5. Excuse me. I mean, that's rough, bro. Andrew, easy money, good man. Tailed me on that shit. Let's go. Hopefully someone else tailed, man. We fucking 2 for 2 tonight. Killing it. Up next, we got a double leg parlay, though. So we need both these to go our way. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you going to drop the bomb on us? Oh, shit, man. That was sick. We don't talk. Oh, I got to do a fucking victory bong hit again. I'm going to be fucking baked out of my mind. Again, even if this isn't your first time here, hit fucking like, bro. What are you doing? There's 7 of you here. Like it. Maybe you all have already. I don't even know. Now there's 9 of you here. Like it. Like the fucking video. And subscribe if it's your first time. Because maybe I'll do shit like this all the time. I don't know. If not, I at least give you 60-second betting breakdowns all the time. And we're 2 for 2 tonight. And we killed it in fucking 2023. We killed it in December, especially 89% on UFC. We're at 100% in 2024. It's never going to last, but we fucking riding it tonight. Oh, Bruno doing the old, like, holding every coach's hand as they raise it so they can all, like, raise their hand. I mean, whatever, man. I guess that's cool. No, just kidding. We don't talk about Bruno. 100% finish rate, 11-1. 8 of those by KO. Honestly, I wanted Bruno by finish because I was a little nervous he was going to sub him because Hawes has lost by sub before. But that was minus money. So I took the KO prop instead. I'm glad, because that definitely worked out. Being interviewed right now. I forgot what I was doing because I'm stoned. Now I remember. Yeah, all right. I gotta get rid of that shit and add some shit. Yo, if you haven't already, go fucking watch the 60-second breakdown for bets tonight, because we're 2 for 2. And one of them wasn't on it just because it wasn't on the main card initially, but come on. We're killing it so far. If you're not tailing, what the fuck are you betting on? Are you even winning? Also, I don't know if anyone bets on anything else. I don't give betting advice on anything else, but I do bet on everything. And if anyone's a fucking hockey fan, definitely got a few bets on the Islanders coming up in about 4 minutes. I was gonna pull that up as well, but I was like, it's gonna distract me from the fights. So we sticking with the fights tonight. You're lucky. If anyone has their own bets that they want to tell me about, especially if they suck, nah, just kidding. Either way, fucking leave it in the comments. I'll tell you if I think it's a good or a shitty bet, and I would know. I'm 2 for 2 in 2024. All right, I don't lose in 2024. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, sure, because I'm fucking betting. You know about fucking shit. All right, I gotta take a victory bong hit and check my text quick. Yeah. Let's pack this shit, baby. Let's pack this shit, baby. Anybody else blazing out there? Leave that in the comments, man. Get high, watch UFC, get drunk. Anybody drinking? UFC sponsored by Bud Light now. How does everyone feel about that? I'm cool with it. I love Bud Light. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but shit, that's my favorite beer. We taking another bong hit. Oh, Jim McMahon in the house? All right. Little NFL action. Andrew saying I have some free bets, so I sprinkled on Walker KO. There's some upside on that, I feel. Andrew, I'm not going to lie. I also have a free bet. I got to, if you do DraftKings, they do the daily no sweat bets. And I lost one last night, so I got like a free bonus bet. I'm also probably going to throw that on Johnny Walker. I just feel like the odds are worth it. You took him by KO, which let's see what that's at. Because right now, money line, he's 410. And like, sure, he'll probably only win by KO, but like maybe he wins by decision, dude. I know that's crazy, but like him winning in general is kind of crazy. All right, so him by KO's plus 700. Also, Johnny has won by sub before, and he does train at SBG under Kavanaugh, which is, obviously a big jiu-jitsu guy. So like there is a chance he wins by sub too. I don't know. But yeah, obviously if you're gonna bet any of the three props, KO sub decision with Johnny, you gotta go KO. Plus 700 though, dude. There is some upside on that. I'm gonna decide later which one I'm taking. I'm either doing that or money line at 410. I'm gonna see too. Sometimes these shits, move up and down in either direction. We'll see what might be juicier on another side. Andrew's saying it's 5 rounds. It would be amazing. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm not saying he's gonna. Like, I don't see it happening, but like, I don't know. Like, what if it's one of those fights where Ankalaev just wrestles him the entire time and Johnny survives on the ground, but it's like boring as fuck for 5 rounds wrestling. And I'm not saying I hate 5 round or I hate boring wrestling fights. I do enjoy wrestling fights, but like Ankalaev's pretty fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, obviously I don't think it's gonna go, but We'll see. All right, let me get rid of this shit. We on a commercial right now, by the way, waiting for the next fight. Just to recap where we're at, we're 2 for 2 so far. We had the over 2.5 in the first fight. Arlovski versus Cortes-Acosta. We took a fucking bong hit for that. Then we had Phil Hawes versus Bruno Ferreira. Ferreira just knocked him out cold. 5 seconds left in the first round. Hit that. So we up, baby. Now I'm going to rip this shit quick. Oh, yeah. Like me and you, girl. Still waiting on a commercial break. Shit. What we got up next? Ricky Simone versus Mario Bautista. I was saying earlier that I'm like kind of most hyped for this fight tonight. Andrew's saying if it's on the ground, then Walker ain't winning decision. That's what I meant. That's a fair point, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that was stupid of me to say. I'm like, yeah, dude, it might go 5 rounds if he wrestles. Like, all right, yeah. Good call. Ankalaev would have win that anyway. So yeah, all right. I'm with you on that then. Johnny KO is the sprinkle, if there's a sprinkle to be had. But yeah, anyways, Ricky Simone versus Mario Bautista, man. Bautista's nice. He's out of MMA lab and shit. And those guys don't fuck around. And he's on a 5-fight win streak. Simone was on a 5-fight win streak. Got knocked the fuck out by Song Yadong. Where these guys sit out in the rankings? Where we at with the rankings? Are they not? Oh no, here we go. Simone is 13. Is Bautista not ranked? Oh shit. All right, so Bautista's fighting for a ranking here. He's probably just outside of the top 15. Chris Gutierrez is ahead of Bautista. They should fight then. They haven't fought before, have they? Nah. But yeah, bro, fucking Bautista, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-0. No, not 9-0. 9 fights in the UFC, 7-2. And his 2 losses, Trevin Jones, which that's a bad loss, honestly. Corey Sandhagen. Come on. Can't fucking complain. And that was in his UFC debut in 2019. He's beaten fucking Boom Kelleher, Jay Perrin. All right, Jay Perrin, yeah. Benito Lopez, eh. Guido Canetti, over 40. Damon Blackshear looked pretty nice. I think that was the fight that Damon Blackshear was coming off. He like won by Twister, and then he literally fought a week later. And I think that was this fight. So wasn't Blackshear at his best, but still solid win. Andrew saying you mentioned NHL. I'm on Kraken money line and regulation at the moment. Hell yeah, dude. Big NHL fan. I don't know if you peeped the Islander hat up there, you know. Shout out Long Island. Yeah, hell yeah. Who are the Kraken even playing tonight? I don't even know. Columbus. It's tied at 2 at the end of 1. Yeah, they should win, man. Columbus kind of sucks. Also, when I said I had bets on the Islanders, I don't have the money line or anything. I took like a bunch of shots on goal. DraftKings just added shots on goal for same game parlays. Game changer, man. I love that shit. All right, let's move on to the next fight of the night. My main event. Nah, my co-main event. We got Mario Bautista about to enter the cage, getting Vaselined up. Reminder, we have the over 2.5 in this, but it is part of a parlay. So I don't have the odds up because we just need this leg to hit, and then we'll worry about what the next leg is. Hint. It's the over 1.5 in the Jim Miller fight, which I'm a little nervous about, but we'll see what happens. Back to Ricky Simone. He had that weird fucking submission win over Merab. I think that was both their debuts. Dude, and it was like Merab won, or at least was winning. Like he won 2 rounds at least. Third round, Simone gets him in a sub. It was like a guillotine, and he held it for like over a minute. And Merab just never tapped, and he was like bicycling his legs like to show that he wasn't like dead. And then at the end, they were like, "Oh, it was a submission." It was like, the fuck. So sure, he has a submission win over Merab, but I take that with a grain of salt. I don't really love that. Beat Montel Jackson, okay. Ronnie Yaya, solid win. Oh, then he fucking fought Uriah Faber, and that was like Uriah's comeback fight, and Uriah knocked him the fuck out. Then he loses to Rob Font. Rob Font's legit. Beats Ray Borg, who kind of sucked. Beats him by split decision, not that great. Beats this guy Gaetano Perello. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Subs him. Okay, you should. I don't know who that is. Boom Kelleher by decision. Solid win. Knocks out a Sunsao. That was pretty sick. A Sunsao was over 40, or at least he is now. And that was only 2 years ago, so he's pushing it. But that was a really good win. Also, Jack Shore, that's probably Ricky Simone's best win, is fucking subbing Jack Shore. And it's not so much like, ooh, Jack Shore's his best opponent. It's like where they both were in that moment. I was like, oh, yo, Jack Shore's gonna fucking beat Ricky Simone. And I also had it go in the distance. And then fucking Ricky Simone just arm triangles him. It was like, holy, guess Ricky Simone's legit. Then Song Yadong knocks him out. Okay, it was the 5th round. And I'm pretty sure Song was winning most, if not all, the rounds. But Song's legit. I mean, will he hold a title one day in a division that has, Umar Nurmagomedov and Merab Dvalishvili? Maybe not, but he could. I don't think that when Merab was bicycling his legs, he was doing it voluntarily. Oh shit, we got tail of the tape ready. Bautista with the 3-inch height advantage. He's a year younger. I'm hyped for this fight. / nervous. Every time I have the over 2.5, I like want to get excited for the fight, but then I'm like, fuck, dude. I need this to be kind of boring. Just introed Bautista. Ricky Simone. He's minus 180, dude. Damn, the lines are gone already on fucking DraftKings? That's whack. That's whack attack. Whatever. All right, boys, let's get it. And girls. Fight's about to start. Round 1 has just started. If you're trying to sync up your clock, we are at 56, 55, 54. I wish I could have a fucking clock on the screen, but I got the cheap ass StreamYard shit. Nah, shout out StreamYard. They're keeping it running. All right, Bautista hit Ricky with a low blow, but it was whatever. Stopped it for half a second, let him go again. These dudes both look so quick. And Bautista, like, I know he's 3 inches taller, but he looks like he's so skinny looking compared to Simone. Like, Simone is fucking, like, short and stout. And, like, they look a weight class apart for multiple reasons. The height and the fucking weight. or at least the look of the body. Bautista landing some low kicks. Ooh, Ricky just landed a nice right. I gotta pull up some other shit I had. Bautista threw a huge flying knee. Didn't really land. He fell over. He got right back up. But maybe it did hit, dude, and Simone's just fine. That's what they just said in the commentary. But to me, it just didn't look like it hit. But yo, that shit was nice. Oh, Simone shoots though. Gets the takedown. Really nicely timed. He's controlling the leg. He's got him in like a quarter mount. What did I have? All right, Bautista just got back to his feet. Center of the octagon, 2.5 minutes. Bautista looks, like Simone. I mean, they were just on the ground, but like Simone looks fucking like. I guess it's just because his like skin is all red. Oh my god! I thought he just fucking knocked him out with that knee, but he like shot a takedown at the perfect time. Simone trying to win this with wrestling, obviously. Bautista just landed another nice knee, dude. Yo, I could see fucking Simone getting knocked the fuck out at this point. Bautista's like mad sneaky with these knees, and he's not seeing them coming. We need the over 2.5. Let's go. They're against the fence right now. Simone's got him there. Not really doing anything. His hands aren't connected. He's trying to get the body lock, I guess. Bautista like squirming out of there. All right, they separated. Back at the center of the octagon. Bautista just faked the fucking flying knee. Faking a flying knee is so funny. You literally just like stand on your tippy toes to like fake the jump. Oh. Bautista went in and Simone tried to snatch the neck, but kind of squirmed out of it. Yeah, they're both throwing fucking hammers, dude, and they're both so quick. Ooh, Bautista just landed a nice body kick. Oh, Bautista's just fucking piecing him up. Oh, and just like that, Simone drops him. And now Simone's on top. Bautista is fine, but all right, back to the feet. Damn, bro. Just when you thought Bautista was fucking winning. Who's winning this round? Holy shit. 5 seconds. I guess you got to give it to Simone. I mean, dude, I don't know. I guess you got to give it to Simone. He dropped him right at the end there, and he got what, 2 takedowns? But Bautista landed nice shots too. That's a close one. I'll say 10-9 Simone, but fuck, man, I got to see some replays, especially the fucking knee. They're saying that one knee hit. I got to see that. We're waiting right now. We're in the corner. I'm on the international feed, by the way, if anyone's watching. So I get between rounds and walkouts and shit instead of ESPN Plus ads. Bautista's saying he feels fine in his corner. In Simone's corner now. Whistle just went. Round 2 about to start. All right, here come the replays. Bautista throws. Oh, that was him getting dropped. He went to throw a knee, and Simone just comes over the top with an overhand left. Fucking drops him. All right, round 2 is just starting. If you're syncing up, we're at 56, 55, 54. Come out looking exactly like the first round. Both just quick throwing kicks. Fucking Bautista just went for like a spinning wheel kick. Even odds right now, minus 115 each way. So does that imply that Bautista won round 1? Perhaps, or maybe they just don't like Simone's body language. I don't know how did the oddsman decide that? I don't know. Cuz to me right now, oh fuck. Bautista just caught Simone. All right, they're back at the center. Nice low kick by Ricky. These guys are throwing quick and often. Everyone on the tweets is saying 10-9 Simone. Oh, but Bautista has the momentum. They're saying, all right, I could see it. Oh, he just whiffed on a fucking hook. Bautista, that is. Oh, Simone goes for the takedown. Going for the double leg. They're against the fence. Bautista's fighting the hands. Oh, and he does a good job. He's got the underhooks. Bautista's got really good takedown defense. Simone still got him against the cage, trying to land some knees. Oh, and Bautista gets out of there. Oh, and then lands a nice 1-2-1. Yeah, yo, Bautista got nice combos. Like every time he throws, it's a solid like 3-punch combo. One of those are bound to catch Ricky by surprise. Nice body shot by Bautista. Simone again, like his skin, he gets so red when he gets hit that like it never looks good. Like he doesn't look good, but like he's still totally in there. He's still fine. Oh, and Simone lands a knee. Not crazy, but nice overhand right by Simone. Oh, and a nice body kick by Bautista. This is fight of the night so far for me. Although I did miss Bossarat Lapolis. I was eating dinner or lunch. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. It was at like 5 o'clock. This is another really close round. I'd probably lean Bautista so far. Like Simone's body language isn't great. I need this to go another what, 3 minutes and 15 seconds? We could get it. We could get it. Oh, Simone goes to shoot, but Bautista again. Just really good at fucking getting those underhooks and scooting them off. His nose is bleeding. Bautista's that is, but he's got the momentum right now. And the more that Simone tries to shoot and gets stuffed, he's just gonna keep getting frustrated and throw some stupid shit probably. 10 seconds left in the round. Oh, Bautista just landed a nice little like teep kick right at the end. All right, that's the end of round 2. So far, so good, boys and girls. We need another 2.5 minutes, and we will hit. Just a reminder, this is part of a parlay. We are already 2 for 2 on the night. This is the first leg of an over-under parlay. We'd also need the over 1.5 in Miller Benitez, and that's plus 172. So we're hoping this hits right now, and then we would be, I don't know if you would count it 3 for 3 yet, because technically we need the parlay to hit to be the bet to hit, but either way, I would have 3 correct picks if this hits. So let's hope it does. In the corners right now, they're telling Simone, fake him back and engage. Get that shot, Rick. Get that shot, Rick. I love when you're so used to calling someone like Ricky Simone, and then you hear someone like, get that shot, Rick. And you're like, oh yeah, like that's his name too. Like Andrew saying, tough guys only see a submission ending this early. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Bautista's fucking throwing with heat. I either way, I hope it doesn't end early, unless it's in the later half of this round. Round 3 did just start, by the way, guys. If you're trying to sync up, we're at 444, 43, 42. Dude, and Bautista, I it's probably the height difference, but Bautista, when he throws that knee, comes up so fucking hot. Like, it's over Ricky's head. Like, he just whiffed on one, and, like, it was taller than Ricky, which is crazy. I guess, like, how high can you knee? I guess you can knee to, like, your height. I guess that makes sense, but still. You think about that following through, dude. Simone going for a takedown right now. Oh, and he's got him. He's got him in the air. He's carrying him to the corner like he's fucking DC, dude. Dumps him in the corner. Damn, that was sick. Especially because Ricky had been stuffed twice in the last round. Andrew, you might be onto something with that submission because Ricky might be smothering this motherfucker now. Damn, that was so nice. And in the third round to fucking pull that off when you're tired and shit. We need this to go another minute, 10 seconds. Oh, Ricky's trying to get full mount. Oh, Bautista pulls him into his guard. I don't know what he was doing there. Ricky's in half guard. Oh, they're squirming around. All right, both back to the feet. Yeah, they just mentioned the cardio. The cardio in this fight is fucking crazy. This is, as of right now, this is fight of the night. And Bautista, like, despite just getting taken down and shit, is still just throwing with heat. Like, Ricky still looks tired, but clearly, I mean, he just carried this man across the fucking octagon. Clearly, he's got something in him. All right, guys, we need this to go another 17 seconds, and I'm feeling good about it. We hitting this bet in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, once again, we didn't actually hit the bet because it's just the first leg of a parlay we have. But I mean, we're alive going into the next fight now. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a bet on the fight and we would have had to do some live shit. As of now, everything's holding up. And we're still 100% success rate in 2024. Can you fucking... I'm just going to retire now. Let's just call it a night. No, fuck that actually, because all the rest of the bets are going to hit tonight. Call it a year after this event. Nah. But that was nice, dude. I was a little worried about this fight. Ricky's got him against the fence right now. They're saying Bautista's the fresher fighter, which, like, I agree. But fuck, man, I think this is Ricky's round, though. I'm wondering. Yeah, dude, imagine they call this like a draw or some shit. It's a pretty close fight. Got a minute left. Ricky just looked at the clock. They're making a big deal about that because he's got such great cardio. But this has been a brutal fight, dude. And Bautista is laying it on him right now. There's only 55 seconds left. Ricky shoots. He's got the single leg. Oh, but Bautista just fucking stops him. Oh, he's got him against the fence now. Bautista teeing off. All right, Simone gets off the fence, but his body language is not great. Like, honestly, dude, I had Simone winning this fight in the last 20 seconds, though. I think Bautista's winning it. 30 seconds left. $20. Both are so tired now at this point. Oh, and Bautista initiating the clinch. 10 seconds. Ricky throws a knee, doesn't land. Bautista trying to take down again. Ricky's stuffing that shit. All right. And that's the end of the fight. I'm excited to see who won this. That was a really close fight. And full disclosure, I had a side bet that I didn't tell anyone because I'm not giving it to you as advice. If I'm not confident in a bet, I'm not telling you to take it. So I didn't tell anyone to take it, but I do have a side bet, Simone by decision. So I'm kind of hoping that hit. But the bet I did tell you to take did hit over 2.5. Bitch. Hope you took it. Because we're 3 for 3 tonight. Ricky does not look great right now, but I mean, judges don't judge your body language after the fight, right? Maybe silently, but not they're not supposed to, at least in their judging. So I would hope they let that shit slide. Ricky, you look great. How you looking, Rick? He looks like shit, if you're wondering. If you don't have the stream up, he looks like shit. Just guessed. Also, I said it from the moment he got hit in like round 1. He just his body gets so, it's not even like I want to say he's Irish. Is that racist? Like he's got like the whitest skin. I know he's not Irish, but it's like, dude, you see everything. Once again, they're promoting DC and RC. That was a lame fart. That was better. All right, here we go. We got the old split decision screen, so it's probably a splitty city. 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. Mario Bautista. Damn. Mario got it done. Mario, man, I mean, fuck. I did tell someone that Mario had good money, like good odds on him. He was on a 5-fight win streak. That makes it 6 now. Solid wins, too. He'll be ranked after this. Let me take a look at the rankings again because who is he going to fight next? So Simone was just at 13 and he just beat him. So you got to assume he'll move to there. Umar is 14, which is laughable because Umar is probably number 1 in most people's eyes. Chris Gutierrez is 15. He'll probably drop out of the rankings. Chris still a solid fighter, just hasn't had a great run. Shit, man. What about like Pedro Munoz, Rob Font? He's calling out. Hold on. Fuck, man. I'm not gonna lie. Did he say Rob Font? He said someone, and I fucking missed it. Let me know in the comments who he called out if anyone knows. Unless B Fitz is gonna tell me now. Yeah, he said Rob Font. All right, word. That's what I was saying too, man. That'd be a good fight. That'd actually be a great fight. Those two fucking striking the whole time. Andrew saying great fight. That was a great fight. Probably fight of the night. 50 G's, Dana. Just to recap for everyone, let me get rid of this guy. Here's the bets on the night. 3 for 3 so far, or 2.5 for 2.5, I'll call it. Because technically we didn't win that third bet yet, but 3 for 3 on the picks. Starting with Arlovski versus Cortes-Acosta, we hit the over 2.5 in that like cake, baby. It was easy. Then we had the Phil Hawes Bruno Ferreira fight. I was a little worried about it because it looked like round one was going to end, and I thought the momentum might be shifting, but boom, Ferreira drops him, sleeps him, plus 125. Cash that. Simone Bautista, we just saw, fight of the night. Great fucking fight. Almost ended, possibly a few times. Both of those guys are fucking strong, though, man. Never really was going to end, but like a lot of hairy situations there. A little bit of a sweater. And up next, we got everyone's favorite, Jim fucking Miller, as he would like to be called. First, Gabriel Mowgli Benitez. And yo, both these guys finished their fights. I know. Everyone's like, the over 1.5? What? You got to take an over 1.5 when it's two vets later in their 30s. Jim Miller's in his 40s, right? I think Jim's in his 40s, but Mowgli's like 35. I'm going to confirm these numbers right now. Hold on, everyone. Jim Miller is 40, okay? And Mowgli's 35. So uh, I don't know, man. I think they're both going to be a little iffy. I'm not saying it doesn't end by finish. I'm just hoping it's like in the third round or something. And we're sitting pretty going into the main event. That's what I hope. I'm sure you hope that too, especially if you took the fucking picks. They're showing Jimmy Boy right now in the Apex on that mat. If anyone's ever been to the Apex, this room that they're in is literally just like the gym. And then like you walk into another room and it's the Apex. Like it's so funny to me that they make it look like a locker room and shit. If anyone's watching right now, you see Jim Miller like shadow boxing here. It like looks like he's in like this like gym locker room. Same with Mowgli right now. Mowgli's just in a room that has a mat in it. Jim Miller's in the gym. No pun intended. And it's just like wide open space. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's funny. Like if you were ever just walking through the gym at the Apex and you saw the layout, you'd be like, Jim Miller was just standing in that corner. It's weird. It's weird. On TV, I guess it looks fine. No, you don't know any better, but oh god, they're showing a fucking power slap promo. Get this out of my eyes. Oh, I gotta take a victory bong hit, guys. You guys gotta remind me. I like how I made up this thing like victory bong hits, and no one even tells me to do it. And I'm like, guys, tell me to do it. Maybe no one wants me to do it. Maybe they're like, bro, you're getting too high and you're not talking enough. Or maybe you're offended by marijuana and you're like, this guy's smoking weed? Fuck this guy. Or maybe you're just a bitch. Bitch. Nah, you're probably cool. Or bitch. Am I funny or am I just stoned and I think I'm funny? I don't know. I don't care. Because it works for me. We're getting the promo, baby. Jimmy Boy. I'm sure everyone's hoping Jim Miller wins this quickly and swiftly so he can fucking fight at UFC 300. That's what everyone really wants. Billy Porch, shout out. 185 Michael? What is that? Stoned? Yeah, I'm stoned. What's it to you? Shout out. All right, we got Jim Miller versus Mowgli. So let's see what Jimmy Miller's been up to. All right, he won his last fight in 20 seconds against Jesse Butler. Who the fuck is Jesse Butler? Exactly. But not going to knock it. 20-second win, solid. Then he lost to Alexander the Great, or before that he lost to Alexander the Great. I get it. He's pretty solid by decision. Before that, he subbed Donald Cerrone. That was International Fight Week. I remember that. Knocked out Nicholas Mota, who just won tonight. Oh, we got Dimitri in the house. What up, Dimitri? Khabib come back for 300? I doubt it, bro. Billy saying shout out to Gage on. I mean, dude, you better watch that mouth. Dimitri the Eagle. Yeah, yo, Khabib is the Eagle. Oh, he's saying some fucking Alam Dula. I don't know, man. That's some fucking Khabib Muslim shit. I don't know how to say that shit. Mowgli coming out of AKA, trains with DC and shit. I'm glad DC isn't commentating this, bro. There's nothing worse than listening to DC commentate one of his teammates. Honestly, there's nothing worse than anyone here. Like, I love Paul Felder, but same thing. Bisping, same thing. It's like certain guys you don't want to hear call certain fights. And Joe Rogan falls under that category every time. Anyways, the resurgence of Jim Miller. Post-Lyme disease, Jim Miller has kind of been killing it. He's lost to a few good guys, Joe Selecki, Vince from Hell, Pichel, something like that. But Mowgli, on the other hand, beat Charlie Ontiveros, who should not have been in the fucking UFC. So I'm not judging him for that. Got knocked out by David Onama, knocked out by Billy Q. Billy Q's solid. He knocked out Justin James, who lost like 4 in a row and then got cut. And then he lost 2 in a row before that. So honestly, Jim Miller's probably going to win this. I just hope it's not that quick. Billy's saying Chiefs or Dolphins, man. I don't know. I'm kind of like I like the Chiefs. And like technically I'm a Jet fan. So I shouldn't really root for the Dolphins, but man, you got to see someone new in there sometimes. I'm rooting for the Dolphins. Dimitri saying DC is better than Paul Felder. He wrote Folder, but I think he meant Felder. Bro, I disagree. Hard disagree. As a fighter, sure, but not as a commentator. Andrew saying Chiefs all day. All right, man. Anyone greater than Bisping, bro? Hard disagree on that too. I love Bisping. Bisping talks that shit. Billy saying Ace Ventura GOAT? Sure, man. Cheers to whoever. I'm taking another bong hit for that victory bet before. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with that victory bet, it's because we're 3 for fucking 3 tonight, bitch. Bisping a real G, straight up. I gotta get rid of this shit. Andrew saying he talks that shit, but too much of it. Yo, when he's with Dom Cruz, he does talk too much shit, and they're annoying together. And Dom Cruz, like, I used to like Dom. Commentating wise, I pass on Dom now. Billy saying smoking that Reginald Jackson. Chill with that, bro. We smoking that piff, smoking that fire, baby. Andrew, I love as a fellow Brit, but let the other guys talk. I get it. Andrew, you're from Britain. That's cool as fuck, man. Shout out. Let me change this back to the fight that we on. And throw up the bet that we got. Reminder, this is to finish out the parlay we had in the fight before this. We had the over 2.5. We got it parlayed with the over 1.5 for this. It's plus 172. And we hoping it hits, baby. Tail of the tape coming up. As I said, Jim Miller's 5 years older. He's 40. Gabriel's 35. Same height, same reach. Jim closed at a minus 150 favorite. Gabriel at a plus 125. I think there's value on Gabriel, but I'm rooting for Jimmy boy. Dimitri saying Bilal winning 170 this year. I mean, dude, he might. I got the fucking Leon poster over there. It's not in frame, but Leon might also just stay champ, bro. Getting the intro right now for Benitez. Dude just did like a 360 spin. That shit was sick. Jimmy boy. New Jersey. Oh, the New Jersey parlay lost, I guess, if anyone did the New Jersey parlay, because Phil Hawes a bit. That was why you don't take it. And the MMA Lab parlay hit McGee and Bautista. Forgot about that too. Andrew asking if we think Miller's doing 100, 200, 300. I'll tell you in about 15 minutes, depending on how this fight goes. But I hope so, man. I think I think if he gets out of here unscathed, he's good. Billy saying boom headshot. Hell yeah, Leon. All right, guys, fight is about to start. Mergliata is the ref. If you're syncing up your clock, we are at 4:55, 54, 53. It said they were the same height, but Benitez looks taller. Also, this is the rare black shorts versus white shorts. It looks pretty sick. Is that weird? Jim with a nice one, too. Both just standing in the center, feeling each other out. Jim with a nice low leg kick. Ooh, nice overhand left. Ooh. Jim Miller coming in hot, making me nervous for my over 1.5. And hopefully you're over 1.5 if you're riding with us. Oh, nice combo by Jim. Jim's throwing this nice ass like right hand and then like left low kick. And those low kicks are fucking hard. Like you're not lasting 15 minutes getting hit with those. And Benitez is probably eating like 3 of them. I can already see his fucking thigh/knee area getting a little red. Oh. Benitez fell for a second, got right back up. Jim throws another combo, but this time to the body rather than the leg. Jim, another one like Ricky Simone, where he's just, like already so red, even though he's winning this fight. Like he looks like beat up, even though he's fine. I don't even know why he would be red at this point. I don't know what he got hit with. Oh, Jim gets him against the cage, lands a nice knee in the clinch. Another one. They're just kneeing each other back and forth. Benitez reverses, gets off the cage, back at the center. We just hit the 2.5-minute mark. So far, I'd say Jim is winning. Benitez with a nice combo there. Not sure if it all hit, but nice to see him throw something. Benitez being more active at Jim again lands that nice fucking like 3-piece combo where he ends it with the low kick. Shit is fucking vicious. Benitez got a cool ass leg tattoo. Jim is so red though. Like, what is good with that? uh, Jim's got him against the fence in a body lock. Throws a knee. Benitez reverses it. They bring it back to the center, still in the clinch. All right, they break. Benitez looking red too, and he's fucking tan, so Jim has been landing on him. One minute left in the first round. Another nice kick. Benitez is like he checked that one, but you could tell they're fucking bothering him. Jim's face looking a little beat up. Look like he might be cut under his eye. Ooh, Benitez just landed a nice like 3-piece combo. They're saying significant strikes, Miller 59%, Benitez 42%. Miller with more output too. I didn't read those stats, but outstriking and outlanding significantly. All right, we got the final 15 here. Let's just get out of this round so we could reassess in the second and hope that this over 1.5 hits. Jim with that combo one more time to end the round, and that's the bell. All right. Round 2 coming up next, folks. Hope everyone's enjoying their time out there. How's the football going? Anyone watching? Or how's the Islander game? They winning? Andrew, how's the Kraken? You hit on that? How we doing? If you're new here, even if you're not, hit like, hit subscribe, comment, tell me I suck, tell me I'm awesome. Those are the only 2 things you could say, though. All right, yeah. Jim's face is all cut up, but he definitely won that round 10-9. Got my grinder open here. I gotta get rid of that. All right. They didn't show Benitez's corner. Showing him now. He looks fine. All right, guys. We need this to go another 2.5. 2.5. Jim pacing back and forth. You know what I really want is this just to hit the 2.5, and then I want Jim Miller to just fucking finish him because we need like minimal damage Jim Miller. All right, round 2 is started. If you're trying to sync up your clock, I'm waiting for them to drop this lower third, and then I'll tell you where we're at. All right, I'm at 447, 46, 45. Jim's still throwing those combos. Oh, just landed a nice left hook. Andrew saying cracking up by 1 going into the third. Good shit, dude. Hopefully they win. I like the Kraken. I like their jerseys. I like Seattle. Shout out Pearl Jam. Oh. Oh, Jim just landed a nice knee, and Gabriel kind of Andrew saying on Chiefs -5.5 and under 43.5 also. All right. That game just started, right? I'm really bad at paying attention to football. I do bet on it all the time, but yeah, okay. Chiefs are up 7-0 in the first. All right. Good call with the under because again, I don't know football that well, but I kind of would have thought that would go over. But it's only 7-0 after 1. I mean, seems like pretty good bet at this point. All right, guys, we need another minute here. Jim Miller just passed Damian Maia for the 5th most fight time. I didn't read the rest. I think it just said in UFC history. Jim is landing some nice shit. And every time the fucking commentators go like, oh, I'm like, fuck. Because we need this to last another 30 seconds, folks. Ooh, and Jim shoots. Gorgeous double leg. Damn, he was landing so nice on the feet, but Gabriel, I think, hit him with something, and he was like, nope. Oh, and Gabriel looking for an arm bar off his back. Jim's got the back of his neck, trying to land some ground and pound. We just hit the over 1.5, folks. That's right. We are 4 for fucking 4 tonight. And, well, 3 for 3. I don't know. How do you guys clarify that? Because I gave you 4 picks and all 4 hit. But 2 of them were part of a parlay, so it's 1. So it's 3? Either way, still at 100% for 2024. And we continue to make fucking money, okay? Fuck what you heard. You probably didn't hear anything. You probably never even heard of this. But if you did, and someone was talking shit, then fuck what you heard. Jim just landed a nice elbow from the top. Oh shit, but Gabriel's got him in a fucking armbar. Oh, he got out of it. All right, we're good. Because now I'm just rooting for Jim Miller. Because we hit the bet, 3 for 3 without the early pick, I'd say. All right. Oh, good call, Andrew, because I forgot I didn't actually give out that pick. Yeah. If no one's watching this and they just watched the 60-second video, they wouldn't know about the Arlovski fight. And by the way, I do picks for every fight, every single fight night. I just only give out the main card because I don't have enough fucking time in my day to make a prelim video and all that shit. The odds come out way quicker usually for the main, so it's just easier to do that. But otherwise, like I've been betting all night on this shit. The first fight of the night was sick. That Joshua Van. I'm sorry, I should be paying attention to this fight. I'm stoned. Because you guys are watching along. We're watching along. Jim Miller's got his back now. He's definitely winning this round. Landed some nice ground and pound. Got the body triangle right now. Gabriel's doing a good job of controlling his wrist. Oh, Jim takes one of the legs off the body triangle to try and like peel the hands off. That was pretty fucking slick. We got 10 seconds left in this round. And that's the end of round 2. People were hating on me online too. I told like a bunch of people, I was like, yo, take the over 1.5. And they were like, this fight ends early. Are you kidding me? Like, it's looking like it's going to go the distance. I wonder what the over 2.5 was. But if anyone wants a little recap of earlier in the night on the Joshua Van versus Bunez, I don't know how to fucking say that name. It was his debut. I took the over 1.5 and Van by finish, and those both hit. That's always nice. That was like my little hedge, but it hit. What next? Mota versus Nolan. I didn't hit at all. I took fucking Nolan by KO because shout out Australia. I'm half Australian. And Mota fucking knocked him out. Next we had Wilson versus Silva. I had it ending by submission and it ended by KO, so that was sick. Next I had over 2.5 and Bassarat. Both those hit. Next in the Marcus McGee fight, both those hit. I had over 1.5 and McGee by finish. I think that hit over 1.5. I had Semlisberger, that didn't hit. And now you've been with me ever since. And now round 3 is just starting, folks. Andrew said, have you considered going down the route of Twitter for picks you wouldn't put on YouTube? Yeah, so I don't know if you already follow the Twitter, Andrew, but occasionally I'm really not on. I really just use it to promote the YouTube, but occasionally if I'm feeling froggy, I'll put like my prelim picks on there. I'll also put those random picks like I just told you, like the New Jersey parlay and the fucking MMA lab parlay. Like I'll find those weird similarity parlays and I'll put those out sometimes just because I'd like to know that shit. And it's cool when you're like, oh, I'm from New Jersey. I like that. I'm not from New Jersey, by the way. I'm from New York. He's also saying, oh, you have Chiefs 4.5, not 5.5. All right, either way. They just got to win by what? Touchdown? I mean, they got to win by 5, but you know what I mean. And a big play on Chiefs money line and Knicks money line. Hell yeah, bro. Knicks. I fucking love the Knicks being from New York. I've been killing it on Dante DiVincenzo combined the stat combo thing where you do like points, rebounds, assists combined. And I've been killing it on OG Ananobi, whatever the fucking new guy, on also combining his shit, but I do his rebounds and points only. And yo, both of those have been hitting like crazy. Jalen Brunson a little too Not that he's hit or miss, but they're making his over-under so fucking high now. It's like 30 points a game, and like he might only get 20, and the odds on 20 aren't that great. So like I'm trying to go for those like role players now more than like Brunson, Randall, but shout out Knicks. Love that you're betting on them. All right, guys, back to the UFC. I haven't been paying attention because I'm high off my ass. But Jim Miller was up at least 2 rounds. So as long as he doesn't get he's not getting 10-8'd. I would know if he was getting 10-8'd right now. He's probably winning this fucking round. I mean, do we really? I hit the over 1.5. The over 1.5 is over. Why would we care about the rest? I'm just kidding. I love fucking MMA. I'll watch it all day. Speaking of loving MMA, last night I had LFA and one on the dual TVs, and that was sick. Like LFA is quality shit, and not really now, but like you look back on some of the cards you watched, and you're like, dude, this was stacked. Like look at an old LFA card. You're like, half these guys are in the UFC. One is cool, but it was a lot of Muay Thai and shit. It was Jim Miller got Benitez on the ground right now, trying to switch to full mount. Oh, he gets the back. All right. So, oh, he's going for like a neck crank. He doesn't have it under, but he is squeezing. Oh, and he gets it. With a minute 35 left, Jim Miller by submission. I think it was a neck crank. It might have been a rear naked. I'll wait for the call, but that was fucking sick. That's like, I mean, he waited. There was only a minute and a half left in the fight. He might as well have gone the distance, but that was what I said I wanted, technically. I want to hit the over 1.5, and then I want Miller by finish. So, Jim Miller, he's definitely going to like, he's not even going to call out an opponent. He's going to like call out UFC 300, which is funny. But, good for him, man. Whoa, they just showed Gabriel Benitez, and you saw the Jumbotron behind it, and it made like that weird like echo of like 10 fucking screens. Shit was trippy, bro. Shit was trippy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Andrew saying it's tough to watch American sports being in the UK, so it's basically Saturdays only. Yeah, man, I get that. Fuck. What do you I mean, with daylight savings, I never know if it's 5 or 6, but I believe you're 5 ahead. Maybe you're 6, dude. But let's say you're 5 ahead. So what? It's almost 9 here, so it's 2 a.m. there. Yeah, that's rough. At least this was an earlier card. Like a pay-per-view's got to really suck. Because pay-per-views in New York end at, 1 a.m. Sometimes a little later. So if you're in the fucking UK, that's 6 a.m. Do you wake up for that shit or you watch it the next day? I guess if no one's spoiling it and you're not looking at your phone, you could watch the next day. It's 2 a.m. at the moment. All right, yeah, so you're 5 hours ahead of me. That's what I thought. All right. Yeah, dude, that does suck. You must love those fucking Abu Dhabi cards as much as the next guy, because those are my shit, dude. The prelims start at like 10 a.m. Eastern time. I wake up, I'm like, word, watch fights all day. Main card 2 p.m., which would be what, 7 p.m. for you? So that's like me tonight. Like this was 7 p.m. for me tonight. Yeah, that must be nice. It's an all-nighter for the pay-per-views if they're worth it. I feel that. Dude, I was in London in 2017. Yeah. And who the fuck was fighting? I think it was Amanda Nunes and Shevchenko too. That was the main event. I know Tyson Pedro was fighting. Who the fuck is that dude? The Albanian dude. 205er. I think he trains, or is he Swedish, or he trains in Sweden? What the fuck is that dude's name? I gotta look up Tyson Pedro's record now. Alir Latifi. Uh, yeah, dude. Wait, I shouldn't have X'd out of that. Whatever. I remember watching that shit in London, And that was the first fight of the pay-per-view, and I, like, passed out. And think about that. That's 3 AM was the first fight of the pay-per-view. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't last. I mean, granted, no offense to Nunes Shevchenko too, but that was the main event, so I didn't really miss much. But that's a struggle, bro. Jim Miller getting interviewed right now by Bisping. Bro, that leg is chewed up. Chuck Mindenhall tweeting Jim Miller is very quietly the UFC's greatest miracle. Hell yeah, Chuck. This book right here was written by Chuck. It says it's written by Ben Askren, but if you ask Ben Askren, Chuck wrote it because Ben Askren's not an author. So he let Chuck Mindenhall write it for him. And that's actually signed by Chuck, too. Shout out, Chuck. It's my boy. Yo, shout out Irish Animal. What up? Fuck me. Irish Animal, I'm assuming you're a fucking Irish animal. Nah, but I'm assuming you're in Ireland. So is it 2 a.m. by you, too? Because it's only 9 p.m. here, boys. And we just getting started. I might do an instant reaction after this and a little, like, drink along. If anyone's into that. Drink some fucking beers and talk about the fights. I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel after all this. There's only one fight left. And we've kind of been killing it. Irish Animal saying, yep, 2 a.m. Yeah, bro, that's rough. But whatever, it's fucking Saturday night. Let's go. Well, Sunday morning, I guess. But we fucking here to party. Yeah, dude, that leg is fucked up. I thought for a second you were talking about our legs tonight, because our legs tonight have also been fucking killing it. I don't know if you've been on Long Irish Animal, but we are 3 for 3 tonight. Endor 4 for 4. One was a parlay. Once I update this fucking graphic, I'll get it up here. Ole, 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 ole. Miller versus Lesnar for 300? Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Is that what he said? I wasn't really paying attention. Either way, that's funny. You're asking to guess your age? I don't know. You got to give me like some context. Like just based on your fucking name, I'm supposed to guess your age? I don't know. You just joined? All right. Well, that's fucked up, bro. You should have been here. Oi, one sec. All right. Jamal Hill in the house. I feel like Jamal Hill's always at the fucking Apex. He must live in Vegas, like when he's not in training camp. This dude's saying he's fucking young. Like, I bet. How young is young? Younger than me? Recap, by the way, if anyone is just joining, we are fucking killing it. If you've ever heard of that, fucking killing it. If you didn't tail us tonight, you fucked up because we're 4 for 4 going into the last fight. And if you saw the breakdown I posted on fucking Tuesday, that was only 60 seconds of your time, you would know these were the bets to make, except the first one, because that was not on the main card, and I added it because the fight got canceled. But you would know that too if you paid attention. This dude's saying he's 12. Like, all right, word. Shout out to the 12-year-old. Oh, speaking of 12, well, I mean, there's a bad time because the 12-year-old's here, but we also take a victory bong hit every time we get a fucking bet right. And no one fucking reminded me, but we just hit the over 1.5 in Miller Benitez. So we're taking another fucking bong hit, okay? Y'all are trying to get me stoned as fuck. Just make sure I keep talking because sometimes I get high as fuck and I'm just zoning out. But yeah, we got to pack that shit up. I see there's a comment. Andrew asking 12, really? I hope not, Andrew. I think they're fucking with us. I mean, if you're 12 years old, you should probably leave this stream. But also, like at 12, I was smoking weed and cursing, and no, at 12, I wasn't smoking weed. That's a lie. I was 10. No, I'm just kidding. I was 21. Showing us a promo for 297 right now next week, so shout out. Making me feel old. Mine starts with a 1. What does that mean? Your age also starts with a 1? God, I don't even want to tell everyone how old I am. Getting ready to take this bong hit. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty hyped for this pay-per-view. Honestly, the next few pay-per-views are sick. I know everyone's pretty bummed that like they haven't announced much for 300 yet, but I don't even care. 299 is fucking better than it'll probably be better than 300, and I'm totally fine with that. It's sooner. It's in March. I don't gotta wait till fucking April. Also, if you remember 200, it was such a shit show. It was like what? It was Jones DC. Was it even? No, it was fucking McGregor Diaz too. Then someone pulled out. Then it was Jones DC. Then like Jones got popped or pulled out or something. I don't fucking remember. And then it was DC Anderson Silva. And then they were everyone was like, this is retarded because fucking Amanda Nunes was defending her title on the card. Or was she fighting for the title? She might have been fighting for the title against Holly Holm. Holly was defending the title. Either way, I'm going all off memory right now, so it might have been stupid. But yeah, and then it was Jones and McGregor, and then it ended up being fucking Nunes. Oh, it was Nunes Tate. That's who it was, because Tate beat Holly. Yeah, Nunes Tate was the main event after like it wasn't for a few days when it was like DC Silva, and then they were like, all right, fuck, I guess we gotta move this. Because that was a little ridiculous. But yeah. Jones pissed hot and McGregor didn't want media. All right. McGregor didn't want media. Meanwhile, I mean, he's McGregor. He can do whatever he wants. But then remember fucking 207, I think it was, Ronda Rousey, like, didn't do any media. Like, that's some bullshit. They gave her that opportunity. Like, you shouldn't, I don't know. Shouldn't have to do media. Fucking. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Up next, though, we got the fucking main event. I hope you guys are hyped. We need Ankalaev and over 1.5, which should fucking hit. And if you want to sprinkle a little bit on Johnny Walker by KO, my boy Andrew pointed out it's plus 700 on DraftKings. Maybe more on other books. I don't know. I usually only look at DraftKings and FanDuel. And this one, and that one, and that one. But yeah, dude. They're stalling right now. I don't know why, because the last fight just went well, it didn't go the distance, but it went close to it. Andrew saying he's an adult, don't worry. All right, good. Oh, last fight of the night, folks. Get hyped. Get hyped. Oh, they're showing the card right now. Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evloev is a solid fight. Movsar probably wins that. Probably wrestles Arnold Allen to death. I know Arnold Allen's got good takedown defense, but like Evloev is fucking sick, and everyone's like, "Oh well, he didn't look that great against Diego Lopez or whatever." But like, yo, Diego Lopez was coming in on that in like 2 days' notice, and Diego Lopez has looked like a fucking killer since then. So like, I would argue Diego Lopez is a better ground game than Arnold Allen. So like, is it more impressive to wrestle fuck Diego Lopez or Arnold Allen? Like, I don't know. I guess that's your opinion to make. Raquel Pennington versus Mayra Buena Silva. Do we really care? I don't really know which way I'm going to lean on that. Probably Buena Silva. I got to see the odds. Probably goes the distance. Maybe they give us a nice prop, 3.5 or something. They're showing the cold open, not the cold open, but the opening for the main event, which I think Johnny posted the other day. So I think I've seen this shit. Andrew saying if Allen keeps it on the feet, I can't see him losing. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think he can keep it on the feet. That was like I think Evloev's just gonna fucking take him down. But I agree, stand up. Allen's definitely got the better stand up. And I like Arnold Allen. I'm rooting for him. Like I like Max too, but like I was rooting for Arnold Allen over Max just to like change up the division a little bit. Also, Arnold's really likable. Like so is Max, but sometimes you gotta like those two posters over my head. Sometimes you gotta, two of your favorite fighters are fighting, and you gotta just fucking deal with it. I lean Bobby Knuckles, but I like Izzy a lot too. Used to. Like, bro, this fight right here, this fucking in Australia, this shit was sick. That was the first time I was like genuinely like, I don't know who to root for. That was like Izzy on the rise. Then he got a little. They're showing the replay of the first fight in this promo, and Johnny Walker like squaring up with the officials and shit. Mad funny. And he's like, "Yeah, I knew what was going on. I knew what to do, and I was ready. I was in the desert, bro." But like, bro, if you're squaring up with the officials and like pushing John Kavanaugh out of the way, like that's your fucking coach, bro. Like, what do you think you're gonna? I don't know. Just some dumb shit. If you haven't already and you're new, fucking like and subscribe, bro. It's free to you. Who cares? Ignore it. I mostly only post 60-second videos. They're so short. Even if you caught it, you'd be like, all right, weird. I don't even remember watching that. It was nothing. And if you don't really watch UFC that much, you'll be like, oh shit, word. Just give me these bets. Short and sweet. That's why I did that shit. I don't need this whole analysis on why I bet this. I'm giving it to you now because we're doing the watch along. But there's a lot of shows that give you the whole analysis. Sometimes too much information is too much. Short and sweet, to the point, done. That being said, we need the over 1.5 in this shit, boys. Oh, and Ankalaev. But I feel good about that. And if you're just joining, we're already 4 for 4 tonight. So, who are you going to follow for bets? Come on. Give me a nice little like, nice little sub. Is this Drizzy? I really don't listen to your rap. Johnny Walker's smiling like a motherfucker. Got the dual Irish Brazilian flag. Shout out to Irish Animal if he's still in. He vibing. Johnny Walker is a fucking vibe, dude. Johnny Walker like dancing and shit. I love it. He's so funny, bro. You ever seen that commercial of Johnny Walker for like I think it's for like hand lotion or something, and it's like I don't know, it looks like he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, and it's fucking hilarious. I know that's a very vague explanation, but you'll understand if you ever watch it. Good to see Bud Light out again. I said this earlier, but Modelo was sponsoring the UFC the last 3 years, and I thought Bud Light was on its way out the window. UFC comes around, signs another fucking deal with Bud Light. I'm only bringing this up because I love Bud Light, and I'm gonna drink some later, possibly on an instant reaction. If anyone wants to join, let me know. I didn't realize how fucking long Johnny Walker's hair was and shit. Saw an interview with him this week, and he had it like all fucking frayed out. I was like, holy shit! But now seeing like in the it's normally in these braids and shit, so you never really notice. He dances as he takes his shirt off. Like he's like, oh, I can't like, bro. This guy's funny, man. Shout out JW. Irish Animal said, sorry, no luck getting some of the boys from the City Life Project to come over. I don't know what that means, but bet. Johnny getting Vaselined up. The last fucking fight always takes so long for everything. Like, I know they do the longer walkout and shit, but it feels like how long is this song, bro? Shouldn't this song be done by now? Maybe it restarted. They do that sometimes when the song's too short. Who knows? Live odds updated plus 390. It was plus 410 before. That means money is coming in on Johnny. I guess everyone's like, oh, let me throw a sprinkle. I did end up throwing a little sprinkle on Johnny money line. Andrew, did you ended up taking Walker KO, right? I know you said you might. I didn't, or did you say you did? I don't remember. Irish Animal asking, do you know the City Life Project? No, I don't. I don't know what that is. Dude, Ankalaev's music right now. I feel like I'm in the fucking club in Russia, baby. Let's go. Showtime Near asking, can you please show the fight when it starts? Nah, man, I don't have the fucking rights to do that. I wish I could. Maybe if I stare right enough, maybe you can see the reflection in my glasses. But no, I can try and be as descriptive as possible for you. To start, Ankalaev's coming out to this like vibe in fucking Russian discoteca. I don't even know how to describe it. But it's so not Ankalaev's vibe as far as I'm concerned. So it's pretty funny to see him walk out to it. We wait and whole camera crew in the shot. Love to see it. It takes a fucking village, bro. Pop some shades on. That'll do it. I don't know if I have any shades nearby. I might. I could look. Yeah, no, I don't have any shades on. Or I don't have any shades nearby. I have some in the other room, but I'm not about to get up. Let me see if I could like angle it. That doesn't help. Just made it worse. All right, Magomed is in the fucking cage. We are ready. Final odds: Ankalaev by KO minus 200, Walker by KO plus 700, fight not to go the distance minus 450. Kraken play comes through. Hell yeah, Andrew. Shout out to you, man. Congrats. Trying to think if I have anyone in fantasy on the Kraken. I don't think so. All right. We need Magomed. We need over 1.5. We're getting the tail of the tape right now. These guys are the same age. Johnny Walker's 3 inches taller. He's 6'6". Wow. And Johnny's also got a fucking 7-inch reach advantage. Damn. But that height advantage also means he's easier to take down. Higher center of gravity. Think some people need to learn to sail the seas. If you know, you know. Hell yeah. Joe Martinez doing his main event speech. This is the main event. Is that a good Joe Martinez impression? Derek Cleary, Sal D'Amato, Chris Lee are the judges. As if we care. Only if one of them fucks it up, then we'll care a lot. Mark Goddard getting the call again. Are you ready? Johnny doing some fucking. Johnny's like literally like ducking and diving the camera, bro. He gasses. Blame it on the fucking intro. Johnny's a fucking character. I can't. Johnny Walker. How did Johnny Walker needs to get sponsored by Johnny Walker Scotch? Like maybe they don't want to do it, but like if he hasn't even reached out, that's a huge fuck up. Like that seems like a match made in heaven. How easy is it? He's legally Johnny Walker. Like, oh, fucking Ankalaev fights out of the same town that like Islam and Khabib are from. I didn't realize that. Makalakava or whatever. It almost looks like Makashev's last name. Here we go. Stare down, baby. Johnny looks jovial. They touched gloves. And we fucking ready. Fight of the night. Moment of truth. Get hyped. Round 1 about to start. And we on. If you're syncing up your clock, we are at 4:56, 55, 54. All right, we need this to go nice and slow at first. Johnny like rubbing his beard and shit. Like, oh, went for like a spinning wheel kick and hit him with like the thigh. Now they're clinched up. All right, they're separated. Dude, Johnny is just, oh, nice hard low kick. Dude, Johnny is just like, damn. They're saying like he's not even giving Ankalaev respect. Like he's not, bro. He's just coming in like this looks like old Johnny Walker, where he's like, "Oh, we throwing spin and shit." Like, dude's out here just fucking ready to land some crazy shit. He's throwing like question mark kicks, spinning back kicks, spinning back fist. Like dude's throwing any fucking weird combination you can think of. He's dancing like fucking Waldo. Oh my god, he just went for like a teep kick and fucking. Oh, another question mark. Eh? Just on like octagon control so far, it's probably Johnny. He hasn't landed the craziest. Like he's throwing these crazy shots, but he's not landing them. He landed in the first 30 seconds to a minute, but we're at about 3:15 right now, and he hasn't landed much in the last minute. Magomed lands a nice kick. One of the first kicks I've seen him throw. Oh, Johnny whiffs on a huge spinning back fist, almost falls over. Another low kick from Magomed. They're just trading low kicks. Johnny just whiffing on multiple spinning back fists. I know. Oh shit! It looked like Magomed just rocked him, and Johnny went like "Oh," after like made a face. But that might have been him fucking readjusting his jaw after getting rocked. That was definitely the biggest shot for Magomed so far. Both are at the center of the octagon. Not much happening. Johnny throws a front kick, and Magomed catches it, chases him to the back of the fence, lets it go. Back at the center. Johnny with the low kick. Circling. Johnny another low kick. Johnny's being more active for sure. I'm giving this round to Johnny so far. We got a minute and a half left right now. Like, dude seems to be killing it. Also, like, who doesn't, as a fan, want like a nice Johnny Walker KO, especially by some weird shit, bro? Like, no one wants a boring Magomed decision or haphazard ground and pound. I'm not saying he's not dominant. We can't appreciate it, but like, Johnny Walker's just fun for the fucking sport, man, and the division. Light heavyweight, they need Johnny Walker to be a star. Johnny Walker versus Alex Pereira, that'd be fucking sick. It's probably more fun. Like, oh, dude, Johnny Walker versus Yuri. That's the fucking fight. Those two would be sick together. They'd be throwing the craziest fucking shit. There's no way that, like, I would take the under 1.5 in that. Magomed just hits Johnny with a low blow. He's making a face like, hey, what was that? He's like, bro, come on. Oh, he did hit him right in the dick. Johnny's pointing at the Jumbotron like, you see it, you see it. All right, we got a timeout right now for this. Walker doing the Askren super back fist from hell. Hell yeah, dude. Ben Askren's fucking spinning back fist. Oh, God. I can't believe that's a thing. But you're right. It's ridiculous. Anytime someone whiffs on a spinning back fist, it's like that. Yeah, just don't ask him where he is. I'm in the desert, bro. Imagine he says that again. He's like, I'm in Vegas. It's the desert. Like, he's not wrong either time. What are we getting? A hard warning. Hard warning from Goddard on the low blows to Magomed. It's interesting. I didn't see any others besides that. I mean, you should get a hard warning on your first one because by the second one is when you should take a point. So I get it. It's just rare. I feel like you rarely see that on the first one. All right. After a minute and a half, they're ready to go. We got 35 seconds left in the round. Johnny with the low kicks again. 15 seconds left in the round. Johnny doing some weird shit again, like backing up with his arms, getting ready to spin, does a spinning back kick, whiffs on it, then gets weird again. Still weird, whatever. Round just ended. All right, guys, we're 2 minutes, 30 seconds away from hitting this over 1.5, which is fantastic, but we also need Ankalaev to win. And I got to give that round to Johnny. I'm going to say it's 10-9 Walker at this point. Andrew saying the fighters know the rules. I don't know why they issue warnings. Yeah, that's a fair point too. But sometimes it's accidental. Like, that's why I say, like, 2, it's fair to take a point. Refs are scared to deduct points. Yeah. I mean, it could change the course of the fight, and it could kind of fuck up someone's paycheck. I get it. I'd be hesitant too. It's a hard job, man. I would never want to be a ref. Kavanaugh telling Walker something. Other than that, great work. So there you go. He's killing it. I might have to do a fucking bong hit when we hit this over. If we hit this over 1.5. I know that's not winning the bet, but you know, sometimes you got to just take them where you can get them. Waiting for round 2. It just started. If you're syncing up your clock, we are at 52, 51, 50. He just landed a fucking axe kick, they said. I missed it. Magomed just landed a nice low kick. Magomed's got to go for the fucking takedown. Leg kicks are 14 to 12 Ankalaev. That's surprising. I feel like Johnny's been landing most of them. They're literally just going like tit for tat with the fucking kicks. Fence grabbing specifically or govern garment grabbing. Yeah, I get that. Fence grabbing, take a point for sure. But some of the more accidental ones are like an eye poke can be accidental sometimes. Just trade and low kicks. We need another minute, 15 seconds to hit this over 1.5. Shout out to anyone who just took the over 1.5 straight up because I'm pretty sure there was also good odds on that. Johnny's leg is looking kind of beat up, but I mean, bro, that's just gonna happen when you fucking each just trade leg kicks back and forth over and over. Not much going on in this round. Johnny has slowed down with said spinny shit. Maybe he got his ass chewed out in the corner. They're like, bro, stop with the spinning shit. Otherwise, great job. It's still tripping me out seeing the Bud Light on the side of the octagon. It looks like I'm watching like an old school highlight because they like used to be the sponsor, you know. Then you see like ESPN Plus, and you're like, oh yeah. Over 1.5 just hit, folks. Let's go. Oh, and Ankalaev just knocked him the fuck out. That's how you fucking do that. That's how you fucking do that. You hit the over and you finish the fucking fight. And you have us go 5 for fucking 5 tonight. That's how you do that. Bro, fucking perfect in 2024. Perfect tonight. Every single bet. You can't beat it. If you're not already fucking following and subscribing, you're fucking up. Shit is free, bro. And like, we hit every bet. Clearly. Dude, that was out of nowhere. They're showing the replay right now. Oh, just overhand right, drops him. So, oh, dude. That was fucking sick, bro. Good to fucking see you. Like, there would have been nothing worse than like a weird decision or like the same thing that happened last fight, like a fucking no contest. That was it, dude. That was what we fucking needed. And if you weren't here the whole time and you're wondering, we went a perfect fucking 5 for 5 tonight. Starting with Arlovski versus Cortes-Acosta, over 2.5. The over under was 1.5 on that. I said, fuck that. This shit's going the distance. I'm taking the 2.5. It's plus 140. Cash that. Next, we got Phil Hawes versus Bruno Ferreira. I'm like, all right, Phil Hawes getting chinned. Always gets chinned. Took that. Plus 125. Cash. Next, we got a little parlay. Simone versus Bautista. I knew that was going to be a competitive fight. That was also probably fight of the night for sure. Hit the over 2.5. Easy money. Next, Jim Miller versus Gabriel Benitez. I was most nervous about this one because I knew Jim Miller could finish fights. And he did. He just waited to hit the 1.5 like a fucking G. Because that's who Jim Miller is. Plus 172. And then just now, baby, last fight of the night. Magomed Ankalaev hits the over 1.5 and then goes, boop, I'll end it. Fuck yeah. Great fucking night of fights. Great night of bets. We are out here. Andrew saying that was close. That was close, bro. We hit the fucking, what is it, 12 seconds we made it by. Zay saying, wait, what happened? Yeah, Zay, fucking Ankalaev just dropped him out, hit him up with a few follow-up shots. They're going to show the replay again. I can walk you through it more clearly. Yeah, Andrew telling you Ankalaev banked him. Bonked him, sorry. Banked him. Damn, yeah. Dude, shit was wild. Magomed getting interviewed right now. So yeah, a perfect fucking night of fights, guys. I can't believe it. First ever live stream and a perfect night. I mean, could you ask for anything better? It's pretty fucking perfect. I got to take one last victory bong hit. Why do you guys keep letting me forget? Zay, Andrew, where the fuck were you on that? Anyone else? Where the fuck were you on that? Victory bingers for a perfect night of bets. Show me the fucking replay again, Bisping. If you want to win some money in we're coming for the fucking money in 2024. Maybe I'll do this again next weekend for the pay-per-view. Maybe we'll go perfect. If not, I will for sure have the 60-second breakdown on the page. Main card minute. That's the gimmick. Best plus money bets in 60 seconds or less. So if you guys want bets quick, snappy, done, go perfect for the night, the proof is in front of you. Andrew saying Chiefs up 6, Knicks up 10, looking good. Hell yeah, I'm going to turn on the Knicks game right when this ends. Pull up the Islander game too, see how they're doing. No one has told me yet, so I'm a little nervous. But, yeah, man. Fuck. What a night. I might come back live in a little bit. Maybe in like 5-10 minutes. Crack some beers if anyone's interested. We'll recap all the fights. This person's asking who is win. I guess that means who won. Ankalaev won by knockout or maybe TKO, either way, in round 2 at 2 minutes 42 seconds. So we hit the over 1.5 and got Ankalaev money line. We hit every bet tonight. So hopefully you took one. Or all of them. Hopefully you took all of them. Victory banger. Before we sign off, shouts to everyone for watching. Islanders 0-0 into third. Damn, that's a good game then. I have a shots on goal parlay, so hopefully it hit or is close to hitting. Glad I didn't do the over-under in that. I wouldn't have picked the under. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, victory banger for going fucking 5 for 5. Hopefully you're blazing it up too. I do it off camera because like I don't really know if I should be showing it. So, but yeah. Okay, Ankalaev won the game. Yeah, bro, he won the game. And you just lost the game if you play that. All right, they're signing off for the night. That means I'm probably going to sign off. But like I said, I'm going to be back live in about 10 minutes. We're going to go over the fights, go over maybe some bets for next week, maybe look at those lines, have a few beers, maybe take some bangers. You guys let me know. I'm here for the count. All right, yo. Thanks for joining, everybody. Peace.